Hi there and welcome back to Talkative Pod. I'm Ritusha and today I did something really stupid. Actually, no. I have been doing something stupid for a very long time and today I realized that. So for the longest time, the call recordings that I had, I used to export them into some other music app and then import it there and then play it there and wait for it to go from 0 to 90 to 100% and then play it there. And today by mistake I clicked on the call logs and guess what? I found out that you can click on it and the recording is played. I felt extremely stupid. This is something like having a math sum to solve and you are not able to solve it. You are trying every day to solve it. You're trying to understand how to do that. But one day it just clicks and then boom, you are sorted for your life. Even when you are trying to understand certain kind of system, that's the same thing which happens. If you're reading the book, you read it once, you'll know it from one perspective, but if you read it again, you'll get to know some other perspective which you did not even think about. And this especially happens with movies which you have watched when you were a kid. And that's when you know that you were not understanding a bit of anything in the movie when you were a kid, and now you understand the whole plot and the whole story. That's pretty cool, and it's about choosing which places and which things to go to again and again to understand it from a newer perspective. So, coming back to the topic which we are going to discuss and I'm going to talk about is The Office. I started watching The Office for the fourth time. And why is that? Because the first three times I started watching it and it made me feel so exhausted. I felt so bad for Pam that how she gets treated, how the office is so disrupted and so weird. It's not how a office should be. It is not professional. It's weird. It's weird and it's absurd and it's nothing close to what an office should be. And that made me so uncomfortable that I closed off the screen three times. But this time before watching that, I talked to one of my friends and he said that why are you not giving The Office a chance because it's such a nice series, and because in the first season even they don't know where they are going. So just give it a chance and don't like feel bad because Pam will also have her moments in the future. And I went and then I watched the whole one season by keeping my mind open. It was pretty cool then because you don't have any expectations. You think that it is a fiction. You don't feel so heartbroken or sad for a character there. And now I'm on fifth season and I talk to invisible cameras in my real life. So when I think about this series, there is something about these characters which make you feel like you are in a real office. Because generally what happens is in any series, what they do is they show the whole background of one character and how they were raised. There's some kind of context that the creators give you. But here there is no context. And because there is no context, I don't know. I don't know why Stanley is the way he is, and I don't know why Angela makes that face and is so like uptight every time. The characters build are so weird and so different that you don't like them and like them at the same time. None of them are perfect. Everyone has flaws and everyone has big flaws. Yet they are moving somehow. Things that Creed has done, he asked for money for like adoption center or something like that, and he takes the money for himself. Angela is with Dwight and Andy at the same time. Michael does really offensive stuff all the time, but even after that, I like the weird energy they create altogether. I think the best episode for me till now was the episode where Stanley gets a heart attack and Michael tries to make him feel better and then he keeps a roast for himself and he feels so bad that people surely roasted him, and later on when he comes back he roasts everyone and then Stanley laughs so much, and at the end Michael says that he doesn't need any pills because he laughed, and that made me think a lot about Michael because he's such a good person and he is pretty cool also. And I think I should get another person to talk to me on the podcast, because it's weird sometimes talking to your own self and recording something on your phone like for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, like even for 3 minutes. It's weird. I think I need to get another person on the podcast. What do you think? Should I get any guests on the podcast? I'm waiting as if you're going to come from the future and tell me to do yes or no. But let us see. Until then, bye and watch The Office, because if you haven't, you are missing out on a lot of memes actually. Okay, so I am looking forward to do these podcasts more regularly and take it more easy, that I don't have to preach you, neither like I have to, tell you about experiences which will help you. This is a place where I talk about things which interest, intrigue, and inspire me, and hopefully they do the same to you also. Thank you, and have a good day, good night, good day at work, good day at home, good time in general. Bye, and follow me on Instagram if you can.